Hi there. Today I will be showing you how to crimp a RJ45, or more commonly known as a network connector, onto a CAT category cable. So you'll be needing the following: a crimper, a side cutter. I like to use these strippers, but you can obviously use the ones on your crimper. Your connectors, your cable, and your boots. These are the two different cables I'll be showing you. This is a Cat 6, this is a Cat 5e. And yeah, let's get into it. So what you're going to need to do is obviously strip back the cable first. Actually, the first thing you need to do is put your boot on. Because the problem is, you crimp it and then you realize you haven't put the boot on. It's very frustrating. Then you have to redo it. So I'm going to start off here with the Cat 5e. So we're going to strip away about 1.5 centimeters, maybe 2 centimeters. You don't want to make it too long, because then all you do is you end up having to unwind the cables. It's just a waste of time. Right, so what we have here are 4 twisted pairs, as well as a nylon cable. I assume this is just for drawing strength. So you've got your 4 twisted pairs here. So the first time I did a RJ45 cable many years ago, I thought to myself, why should I do it in a certain sequence? Why can't I just make it the same on both sides? And I thought it would work. And yes, it did work. But it didn't work well. It worked intermittently. So don't do it that way. Learn from my mistakes. And then just learn the sequence. I'm going to give it to you now what the sequence is. And then I will also show on screen the different color sequences that you get. And I think the one I'm going to do here is the B. Excuse me, I haven't looked at it for quite some time. So, but what you want to do is you want to keep these pairs together, because oftentimes what the manufacturers will do is when they do these little stripes that you can see, it's kind of hard to see. So you want to keep the colors together. It also works nicely for crimping. So when you're crimping, the pairs are kind of together, as you'll see. So this is the brown, white, brown. You want to straighten these out as much as possible. All right, so once you have them all straightened out, I like to sort of keep the colors together like this. So the sequence is orange, white, orange. So you can already grab these two. It's green, white, blue, blue, white, green, and brown, white, brown. And you'll see they come together quite easily. And the sequence has a striped every second one. So every second one is a solid, every second one is a stripe. Orange, white, orange, green, white, blue, blue, white, green, brown, white, brown. You want to make sure that you have that sequence correct. Sorry about that. Then what you want to do is you want to cut it shorter, all the same length. You also don't want these to be too long, where they're protruding out of the RJ45 connector. So there you'll see them there. They don't look all the same length, but that's the problem sometimes with the Cat 5. The Cat 5e, it's very, very thin. Let's give it another snip there. And you just want to keep pressure on it so they don't get mixed up. Now, the finer art here is to actually take the cables and push them against the top of the plug as you're pushing them in, so it doesn't give them a chance to get mixed up. Also, you'll see there that the sleeve of the cable will get crimped on that little part there. When you're crimping the cable, that gets pushed in to prevent the smaller cables from getting pulled out, the strands. Then what you would like to do is to push this in as far as possible. And then you want to double check that you've pushed it in correctly. So you'll look. Also, there are two parts to the plug. We've got this little a clip where it clips into. So you want to make sure that this little clip is at the bottom. And you're always looking at it from the top where there's nothing. So you want to check. Make sure that it's orange, white, orange, green, white, blue, blue, white, green, brown, white, brown. You want to push the cables up and as far as possible. And then you stick it into your crimper. And what I like to do is I like to push the cable in as I'm crimping it. I'd like to also, sorry about that, I like to crimp it a couple of times. Not necessarily necessary. I've just always done that. Make sure they're in there nice and tight. And after which you can fill your boots up. And there you have it. You've successfully crimped your RJ45 in sequence. Now, the other cable here, I just wanted to show you guys. You get what's called shielded and non-shielded. This is non-shielded. It has an additional piece to it. It's got this plastic thing in the middle, which you can just cut off. So cut off the, just be careful not to eat the strands. Get that out the way. And that's it. I'm going to crimp that one. You've already seen me crimp. I hope you found that helpful. Thank you so much for watching. This is my first video, so I'll make you a promise. If you like and subscribe, they'll keep getting better. I am in the audio-visual networking smart homes industry, and most of my videos moving forward will be related to mainly those topics, as well as things I find of interest. So thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.